Am I the a-hole for reminding my sister-in-law she isn't a mother on Mother's Day? My brother Miles lost his wife Sarah 4 years ago. He has a son, Eric, 11. Miles married his wife Josie about 18 months ago. And yes, she's trying the whole second mom thing. Eric is in grief therapy, and Miles is being better about pushing Josie on Eric than he could be, but he also hasn't been as respectful of the fact that Eric doesn't see her as a mother as he could be. Sarah unfortunately didn't have sisters, so I'm the woman closest to her age in Eric's life, and I'm trying to be there for him as much as I can. We're very close. Not that I'll ever take Sarah's place. No one will, but he knows if there's ever something he doesn't want to talk to his dad about, that my home is always open to him. So for Mother's Day, Eric wanted to visit Sarah's grave and then come to Mother's Day lunch with me and my family. Miles agreed to this plan initially, but the day before he canceled on Eric's behalf, saying that he and Josie thought it was best that Eric spend the whole day with them, since Eric should show appreciation to Josie on Mother's Day. I argued with Miles, and eventually Miles said I could come by and see Eric and get the gift he'd gotten me, but that he wanted Eric to stay with him and Josie. When I went over to the house, Eric gave me some flowers and a small candle, and we were talking outside, and he said he had had his phone taken away because he had refused to say or do anything for Josie on Mother's Day. Imagine punishing a child because he doesn't love you. I didn't say anything to Eric, but when I was leaving, I said to Miles that I thought he was doing untold damage to his son by bullying him into pretending he cares about Josie. Josie said it wasn't bullying for wanting Eric to participate in celebrating her on Mother's Day, so I looked at her and said, "Josie, whose mother are you?" Josie had a miscarriage a few months ago, so this hit her pretty hard. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't realize this would upset her, but frankly, she isn't Eric's mother, and she can't make up for wishing she was by making the day harder for him. Josie burst into tears and started shouting at me, and Miles told me to just take Eric with me because, obviously, this whole thing has been a failure. Miles is saying I went too far, reminding Josie she isn't a mother, but I feel like someone had to, because she was acting like she's entitled to the title when the child doesn't feel that way. If she was having a hard day and wanted to memorialize what she's been through, then that's her business. But Eric shouldn't be bullied into a pantomime because of her grief.